How do you plan your day? Do you generally just wing it and take it as whatever comes is what you're going to work on? Do you have a general game plan, but the tyranny of the urgent regularly gets you sidetracked? When we don't have a plan in place, there's this constant anxiety going on in the background that makes us wonder, are we really getting the best things done on a daily basis? I have a suggestion to get better control over your day, your week, your month, and even your year. 5 years ago, I put this together, and it's proven to be very effective as a way to keep me focused on the most important things, the big rocks. You've hopefully heard that analogy of getting your big rocks of the important things focused on first. I call this my weekly planner. It's a one-page document I print out every week and have it in front of me each morning as I look at what do I have to do today. It's combined a variety of tools that I've read and picked up along the way, and it's been helpful for my mindset as well as to actually getting things done. So each Monday morning, I take a fresh printout. I've got a stack of these, and I write the day's date. So that's every Monday, the date's written at the top. And then I've got a series of things that I've done that remind me of who I am. So I've got a place for me to put my core why, my why it matters. That I've identified through some self-awareness work that I've done. Also, a name that I feel like is my identity and what I'm about. And then I've also crafted a life mission statement, and I have a place for that to write it out. Now, these things do not change week to week. These are constant. These change. These haven't changed in 5 years. But I don't just have them printed there. I could, but I have a place for me to write them out because there's value from a tactile standpoint of writing those things out as a reminder to make sure they're sinking in and helping me to be the best version of me that I could be. Um, After I've done that, then this by the way, it also encourages me if I'm struggling to be a reminder of who I am. The second section here is for annual goals. Now there's three. I use, you may have heard of the rule of three, but the human brain fights against hanging on to more than three things at once. So I boil down my three goals for the year of that. That's going to be my definition if I had a successful year in business, is if I accomplish these three things. So I've got those three things, and the same thing, they're not going to change until they're accomplished, but I'll leave a blank to write them out as a reminder to me on what I've said is the most important thing for the year. Beside that are the three things for the month. So the first Monday of each month, I write three goals that I'm going to have for that month that are going to be important to get me to reach my annual goals. And then those stay the same for the entire month. Have a little space beside them to check off when I accomplish them. The next section on the far right is for the week. What are the three things that I want to get done and accomplished this week that will get me to my monthly goals, which get me to my annual goals? So I think you see where I'm going with this. Now, that's the top section. The next section is three things for each day of the week. I have Monday through Friday on here. Occasionally, I'll put a Saturday on there on the far right-hand side, but for the most part, this is about the 5 business days of the week. What are the three things that I need to accomplish today that will get me to accomplish my 3 weekly goals, which get me to my 3 monthly goals, which get me to my 3 annual goals? So I want to accomplish 3 things today that have a connection all the way to what I've said are the 3 most important things I want to get accomplished this year. It's important to be able to tie that back to your annual goal. Now, there are 4 more sections below this that I have some additional tools that help me stay on track, to be effective, to stay encouraged. And I'm happy to share those with you. If you click the link that's in the description of this video, it takes you to a landing page that will allow you to be able to download this, I guess it's a PDF. It's originally an Excel spreadsheet, but you can choose those activities that are going to help you be effective and be the biggest priorities in your life. So feel free to download that, and then I will you'll receive three follow-up emails that will explain the additional sections that are below that. Now, I don't do this perfectly every week. There are some days during the week where that day was left blank because I happened to be out of the office the entire day. Now, hopefully, I planned my day with these goals in mind and to be effective. But there's not every day that's filled out if I'm not here. Now, there have been some weeks, usually there's a week or two during the year, especially when I'm on vacation. But if I just have a very busy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the whole week is shot as far as filling this out. Now, I accept that. I have grace for myself in that. That's not ideal, but I don't just chunk this because I got off by a week or two. No, my annual goals are still in place. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. This is something that I have said are these three things are the most important for me to be successful this year. So I'm going to get back to it the first chance I get, the first Monday that I'm able to get back on track. Because these are still valid and still something that I want to be about. I encourage you, if you've not set annual goals, it's not too late. You don't have to use a calendar year. It could be a rolling year. Set some annual goals. But if you go to the trouble to set some annual goals, then I encourage you to be aggressive in taking steps to reach them. You can customize this weekly planner or create some other tool that's going to be able to help you do there. But if you're not using this tool, what tool are you going to use to make sure you reach your annual goals this year?